Hi there. For day 19 of March Madness, we're practicing our twist. It's actually day 18. Scrap what I just said. It's day 18, spine twist. Okay, all you're going to need is your mat to sit on, a little cushion to give you a little bit of extra height through your hips as well. And if you have a resistance band like this one, or a pair of tights or a scarf, that's going to be super useful as well. So we're going to start by sitting in our correct position. I'm going to sit in long frog. So I'd like you to bring yourself onto your little cushion. It's just to give your hips a little bit more space to open out here. We're going to have our feet together in front of us, soles of our feet together, knees out to the side, and just settle yourself down so you can feel the weight going down evenly through both of your sitting bones. So those are little bony things on the bottom of our pelvis, sitting nice and tall here. Okay, so arms just resting on your shins, and just imagine a piece of string pulling it through the crown of your head. So you're lifting up to a nice tall position so you can feel that internal corset just switch on, surrounding your spine and supporting yourself with those nice natural curves of your spine here. Okay, so this is our start position, and we're going to go straight into a little waist twist. I like to bring your arms up and just stack them one on top of the other. So it's like a Cossack position. Your elbows are level with your shoulders, but your shoulders are just melting down your spine. So from here, we're going to go into a twist sideways. Imagine your spine is a helter-skelter, and you're going to twist around that helter-skelter. So breathing in here, and as we breathe out, we're just going to start moving our head, turning our head to the side. One bone at a time, twisting around to the side, keeping your spine upright. Inhale and lengthen and twist back through to center position. Let's go to the other side. Going to rotate around. So twisting to the side. Inhale back through to center. We're going to keep our knees relaxed out to the side here. So let's go again. Breathing in and breathing out to start that twist to the side. Inhale back through to center. And going straight to the other side. So rotating around, maybe getting a little bit further this time. So every time we twist, we're just trying to get a little bit further, feeling that lovely length and strength through our spine. Back to center. And again, around to the other side. Wonderful. Good. So tummy muscles coming in to support you as you rotate. Let's go one more time to each side. Rotating around. And back in, great. And again, rotating around, coming back in and float your arms down. So now we're going to do exactly the same but with long arms. I know with long arms, it's really easy to kind of lose the positioning and place on your spine. So we're going to use our band here to support us here. So still keeping the same position with your legs and your knees. I'd like to get your band and just lengthen it out. So it's just passing across the front of your chest and shoulders, and it's nice and long in your arms. Try not to let your hands snap back like this. We keep our wrists really long. I'm going to keep that band across us as we breathe out and rotate. So this time we've got long arms, but the band is helping you keep them moving with your spine rather than independently. So let's go again, breathing out. And back in, lovely. And around to the side, piece of thread, pulling it through the crown of your head to support you. So try and keep that band nice and wide. Keep your shoulders melting down your spine. Let's go to the side once again, breathing out. And in, super, out and in. I'm just going to shuffle forward a little bit because I've got the wall in the way. So just coming forward and going again, breathing out to rotate, back in with control. Out and in, super. Two more times to each side. So really lengthening through those arms. Imagine that energy shooting from your shoulder right through to the tips of your fingers, round to the side and back. And our last one, round to the side, coming back in. And bring your arms down. Give your arms a bit of a rest. Relax your shoulders. Because next up, we're going to add on a little pulse. So this time, as we rotate to the side, we're going to pulse twice. As we pulse, we're going to try and get a little bit further. So it's not a bounce where you come back. It's a pulse and you're trying to be static as you pulse around. We're going to use that band again. So bringing that band up, lengthening your arms out to the side. Good. This is our start position. Let's breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to rotate. Pulse, 2, 3. Inhale, coming back. So we're going to exhale. Every time you exhale, think about that internal corset coming on a little bit more and going a little bit more twist to the side. So breathing in to prepare, breathing out. Pulse. Pulse, inhale back to center. Great, going again. Breathing out, pulse, pulse, into center. Super. Still maintain those core muscles coming in to support you. And just see if you get a little bit further. So with those little pulses, you're going to be able to rotate a tiny little bit further as you pulse around. Breathing in to prepare, breathing out, pulse 2, and back in. 2 more times to each side. Breathing in to prepare, breathing out, pulse, pulse, back in with control. Keeping your arms at shoulder height. It's a lot of work for your arms. You're adding extra load onto your spine as well, meaning it's working harder to stay like this. Lengthening around, 2, 3, and back in, and bring your arms down and give them a rest here. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to try and do the same thing, but with long legs. So now our legs are going to be lengthened up. It's going to be a lot harder for our core here. So still keeping that little cushion. You can always add another one if you wish. We're going to lengthen our legs out in front of us and turn our ankles so our toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. So really long legs here, connecting your inner thighs. Just practice going from slouching to sitting tall here. So we're just slouching, kind of tucking our tailbone underneath us and arching back through our spine, and then sitting nice and tall. Let's go 2 more times so you can feel internal corset switches on once again, rocking back and coming up. So this is our nice position. Always helps me to think about length through my spine as I sit here. So I'm kind of pressing down into the floor with my hip bones and lengthening up through the crown of my head. Let's float our arms up once again, starting that Cossack position. Keep your legs engaged, lots of energy going through there. Pausing here, breathing in. As you breathe out, we're going to twist to the side, nice and smoothly. So we've taken our arms away, just building it once again. It might feel slightly different here because you have to use your legs to help you. So keeping your legs extended, really energetic. Make sure you're not losing those lovely natural lines of your spine, rotating to the side as you exhale. Inhale to return. Good. And again. Rotating around and in. Super. 2 more times to each side. Try and see if you can get a little bit further, keeping those toes turned up, keeping pressing the mat away from you and lengthening it towards the ceiling, trying to make that rotation as smooth as possible. Last one, make sure you're not leaning, you're just purely rotating and around, back to center. Bring your arms down, just relax your legs, give yourself a little bit of a rest here. Before we add in this rotation with that double pulse, just like before. So just like we did with our legs in a long frog, now we're going to do the same with our legs extended. So it's a full-on spine twist with those pulses. So lengthen your legs out once again. Float your arms out to the side. You should be able to see your palms in your peripheral vision. We're going to breathe in to prepare. Lengthen it towards the ceiling. As we exhale, rotate round. Pulse 2. Back in. Let's go again. Rotate, pulse, pulse. Back in, keeping your arms lengthened at shoulder height. Make sure they're not moving independently from your spine and you're not leaning. So you're just doing that lovely rotation. Keep your shoulders melting down your spine. Lovely. And again, rotate, rotate, rotate. Good. Back in. 1 more to each side. Lengthening it through your spine. Keep your legs engaged. Final one. Back in, float your arms down, have a little rest. We're going to do that once again. So I just like to have a little rest between, just have a little wiggle around, make myself feel a little bit more comfortable. Not very comfortable today at all. My shoulders are aching. So we're going to lengthen our legs up once again. Connect your inner thighs, piece of thread coming up through the crown of your head once again. Lengthen your arms out to the side, pausing here, breathe in. As you breathe out, rotate, pulse, pulse. Inhale back to center. Great, going to the other side. Rotate, pulse, pulse, back to center. Trying to get a little bit further each time you pulse around. Back in, super work. Let's breathe out, pulse, pulse. Back in, good. Helter-skelter through your spine. Breathe out, out, out. Let's add a little bit more energy now. Breathing out, out, out. Good. Out, 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 in. Out, 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 in. Out, 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 in. 1 more time to each side, lengthening through your arms, back through to center. Bring your arms down, relax your legs, and roll forward here. Well done. Okay, so just to give your hips a little bit of a rest, have your feet hip distance apart out in front of you. Take your hands behind with your fingers pointing backwards. Just let your legs go from one side to the other. Just get that movement through there. Super. Just enjoying that movement of your hips. Good. Coming to sit however suits you best. I like to sit cross-legged here. We're going to take our 2 final breaths. So arms out to the side, pausing here, breathing in. As you breathe up, let's reach all the way through to the ceiling, reaching through your fingers, press the air away, and going one more time here, reaching out to the side, reaching all the way through to the ceiling, press the air away, and give yourself a nice clap. Well done. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you really enjoyed day 18 of our March Madness challenge. I really did. I found it quite challenging as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow for some more Pilates. Have a great rest of the day. See you soon and take care. Bye-bye.